Hi everybody. Okay. So I saw this movie last night and it's called Lying to Be Perfect, like it says in the title. But it's a take on Cinderella. But it's a good one. I like it. Although I don't like the way IMDb describes it because talk about an overweight I'll read like not read, but I remember what how they describe it. Okay, an overweight magazine editor has a double life, and she's an advice columnist, a sassy advice columnist at night. So to save her alter ego, she agrees to lose weight with two friends. Okay. Um. Yes and no. The two friends they have they make a Cinderella pact. Okay, to lose a little weight and to be healthier. Not because they want to do like because they're not good enough the way they are. Okay, so and and of course there's a guy in the movie. Okay, the stars are Poppy Montgomery and Adam Kaufman. But there's a lot of lies in this movie. Okay, first of all, she's lying because it's really her, and she gave herself a like she photoshopped herself to look thinner, and also give herself a British accent. Okay. Number two, she believes that he's Chip, a person who works in the computer department. So at first she's calling him Chip, and he uh, uh doesn't correct her, which is another thing. And it turns out that he's the owner or the son of the owner of the magazine, Alex Stanson Jr. Okay. So his credit in the movie is Chip slash Alex. um. Okay. So at first they she thinks that he's the one who agreed to take her home, and he goes along with it. And then he starts to like her as a friend, but then he kind of uses her when they go to a bar and he sees his ex girlfriend. So the girlfriend says, "Uh, you've been avoiding me because you're seeing this late fat lady." So Poppy Montgomery pops her in the nose, kind of. And okay, so then unlike most other scripts, uh, Nola calls him out for using her to get back at his old girlfriend. And of course, he promptly apologizes, but it takes a couple weeks. And they go on like friend outings, but it's dates to him, but not to her because she thinks because she's a different size that there's no way that he would like her in that way. So that's what she believes. Okay. Um, and then the part where she is the columnist herself doesn't come out until way later. Okay. The other part where they take off Cinderella is her gold dress is like a white um nice dress, like a night, like the kind of thing you would wear for a night out. And then blue shoes, blue stilettos. So once again, in the original Cinderella, she wore, I'd say like baby blue, powder blue, everything. Okay. So every time there's a take on Cinderella, they have to have a blue element in there. Um. So yeah, I don't. It's a good movie. I liked it a lot. I just don't like the whole way they talked about it as far as like discussing, like trying to get people to watch it. You know what I mean? Um, because once again, they can say all they want about like size doesn't matter and it doesn't matter how you look. It's all about the inside. But apparently it matters because otherwise, why would you say an overweight something? And then of course she's got the boss that's really thin. So okay. Another part of the story you need to know is that it's not that she intended to lie, because in the beginning, or very near the beginning of the movie, they do a flashback of 6 months earlier, and her boss said they wanted an advice column in the magazine. So she answers the questions, and then she basically asked if she could have the job. And the her boss is really mean and says, "Honey, this is a very public position. You know, if you're going to be in an advice column, you have to be the face of the company, and you're not the face." Basically saying you don't look good enough to have the job, and that you're just, she said, you're just a big girl with big dreams. And I kind of wanted to punch through the screen for a second because I was like, wow. So she did try to be herself and write the advice column, but she knew after that interaction that her boss didn't want her, so she made a character to fit what the boss wanted. So yeah, she lied, but I call it a biblet or something because it wasn't a lie. She was conforming to what they wanted. So different. Um, and then so he lies about who he is. She lies about the thing, and he lies about more stuff, and like it's just a bunch of lies. But apparently they forgive each other all the time, and they do end up together. And I don't know. I was kind of happy at the end, but I was like at the end of it, wow, there's a lot of lying here. So I don't know. I'd say a mixed review on that one. All right, bye guys.